7 days ago, I handed my entire business over to an AI. No safety net, no micromanaging, no manual backup plan. I told Claude AI, you run everything. Scripts, content, scheduling, strategy, all of it. And what happened over the next 7 days genuinely surprised me. By day 4, I almost shut the whole experiment down. By day 7, I was questioning whether I even needed to be involved at all. I run 3 YouTube channels and a content business, all built on AI tools. So I'm not a skeptic, I use Claude every single day, but I'd never actually tested what happens when you remove yourself completely and let it make the real decisions. So I set 3 rules for this experiment. Rule 1, Claude had to handle every piece of content from scratch. No input from me on topics, angles, or scripts. Rule 2, I had to publish whatever it produced, no edits. Rule 3, I tracked every result, views, watch time, engagement, revenue potential. Here is what 7 days of full AI control looks like. Day 1, Monday morning, I opened Claude and typed 1 sentence. You are now the creative director of my YouTube channel, BuildWithAI. Your first task is to plan this week's video. Topic, title, hook, and full outline. You have full authority. Make it something people actually want to watch. And then I waited. What came back stopped me. It didn't give me a safe, generic topic. It analyzed what was trending in AI right now and came back with something I hadn't even considered. The title it chose, the AI tool stack that replaces a $300,000 team for under $500 a month. I had planned to do a basic tool review that week. Claude went 10 times bigger. Day 1 verdict, Claude won. I published its outline unchanged. Day 2, script writing day. Normally I spend 4 to 6 hours writing a 12-minute script. Research, outline, draft, edit, rewrite the hook 5 times. It is genuinely the most exhausting part of running a YouTube channel. I gave Claude the outline from day 1 and 1 instruction: write a 12-minute script that keeps people watching until the end. Use real numbers, real tools, real results, no filler. Time taken, 11 minutes. But here's the thing that actually shocked me. The hook it wrote was better than anything I've written myself. It opened with a question I've never thought to ask. What would you do with an extra 40 hours a week? Because that's exactly what small business owners who use this stack are getting back. I read it 3 times. It was genuinely good. Day 2 verdict. The script was stronger than mine. Published unchanged. Day 3, I pushed it harder. I asked Claude to build the entire content calendar for the next 30 days. Not just topic ideas, full titles, hooks, thumbnail concepts, posting schedule, the kind of strategy document that agencies charge $5,000 for. I gave it 30 minutes and walked away. What it produced was a 30-day plan across all 3 of my channels. Each video had a title engineered for search, a hook designed to stop the scroll, and a thumbnail concept with a specific emotion it was designed to trigger. It had even cross-referenced which videos should link to each other to create a content web, something I had been meaning to set up for months and never got around to. Day 3 verdict, this would have taken me 2 days. Claude did it in 30 minutes. I hadn't touched my keyboard once. Day 4 is where the experiment almost ended. I asked Claude to respond to comments on my latest video. Real audience comments, real people asking real questions, and Claude did exactly what I asked. The responses were accurate, helpful, well-written, but they felt like they came from a customer service bot, not from a person. One commenter asked a personal question about how I got started. Claude gave a perfectly structured answer with 3 bullet points. It was technically correct, but it was cold. And I sat there wondering, is this what my audience is actually getting? Is this the trade-off? So I made one small change to the experiment. I kept Claude running everything, scripts, strategy, content, scheduling, but I wrote the audience responses myself. Because here's what I realized on day 4, AI can replace your workload. It cannot replace your relationship with your audience. That's the line, and the best creators in the world understand exactly where it is. By day 5, the Claude written video was live, and the early numbers were coming in. In the first 24 hours, 47% average view duration, that is 8 points higher than my previous video. The click-through rate on the thumbnail it designed, 6.2%. My channel average is 3.8%. It had outperformed me in the first day. I want to be careful here. This is one video, one data point. But the direction was clear. The content Claude produced wasn't worse than mine. In this case, it was measurably better. By day 6, I was curious what else it could take over. So I asked it to build the SEO strategy for the entire channel. Not just descriptions, the full approach, which keywords to target, which topics had low competition, which videos to link together to build topical authority. It came back with a document that identified 11 keyword opportunities my channel was sitting right next to but not capturing. 12 to 18,000 extra monthly views sitting right there, uncaptured, for months. Because I never had time to do proper SEO research. Claude found all of it in under 20 minutes. Day 7, the final day, I sat down with every number from the week. And I'm going to be honest with you about what I found because the result is more nuanced than I expected going in. Claude was better than me at 4 things: speed, consistency, research, structure. I was better than Claude at one thing, and that one thing matters more than all 4 of those combined: authenticity. The moments in my videos where people comment and say, "This is exactly what I needed to hear," those moments come from real experience, real failure, real opinions. Claude can simulate that, but it cannot replace it. What this experiment actually taught me is this: Claude is not a replacement for a content creator. It is a force multiplier for one. 14 hours saved per week, $20 a month. The content performed better, the strategy is stronger, and I still show up for my audience because that part is mine. That is the correct way to use AI in your business in 2026, not to replace yourself, to multiply yourself. Next week, I am dropping the exact prompts I used for every single day of this experiment: the script prompt, the content calendar prompt, the SEO research prompt, all of it free in next week's video. So hit subscribe and turn on notifications because that video will genuinely change how much time you spend on your content business every single week. And drop a comment below. Would you trust AI to run your business for a week? I want to know where you draw the line. I read every single comment.